Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Satisfactory. Let me show you what I did between episodes. You can kind of catch a glimpse of it there in the distance. But I did some kind of just aesthetic work on the steel factory. So we'll start by taking a quick look over there. I don't even know where my truck is. I think it's up here somewhere. Let me actually see if I can grab if I can grab the truck. I'm not sure where I left it, but I should probably get in the habit of using that guy until I get the... Oh man, where is it? There it is. Using the truck until we get the Explorer vehicle. I kind of want to check that out too. I'm guessing that's faster, but I don't have it yet. This, I think, is still a tiny bit faster than walking. So let's go head over, check that out, and then I think what we can do from there is maybe head over to our coal-powered power plant and start overclocking the coal mine, upgrade the miner to the MK2, and just scale that up a bit. And then maybe come back and work on hub upgrades or stuff for the MAM. Kind of thinking in the back of my mind, I've got gunpowder on the brain, and I've got the crystal research. Because I think that's going to get us the access to the maps. I'm just going to park over here. I don't have the belts all set up so I can drive underneath everything. That's close enough. Let's hop out and I'll show you what I did. Obviously, you can see the outside. We've got some walls up. We've got some windows up. It looks like I may have messed up a panel over here. Now that I look at it. Let's see. Can I fix that one? Maybe. And let's just go. I still have not updated my toolbars, my hotbars. I need to do that. Keep putting it off. Yeah, so I just walled things in and kind of try to make it look like a factory building. Let's head in. May not actually be too much to see in here. What did I do? Let's get rid of that. It's been a few days since I've played, actually. Oh, I put some glass here around our kind of ramp. The idea being that trucks could actually use this. And then I also used glass is almost like safety feature to protect against these holes in the floor. Now this particular conveyor stacker guy is just in a horrible spot. It's like right in between the panels, but that's just gonna have to be the way it is. But yeah, so I just put some of these glass panels here as like a safety thing. It kind of actually reminds me of a factory I used to work in a little bit. And that's really all to see. Now I left the back open for expansion, so I didn't close off the back. I did try and make the platform a little less jaggedy. I didn't quite do all of that, it looks like, but I tried to trim it so it was a little more uniform on at least 3 of the sides. I think this is uniform now. But we've got a little more room for expansion if we need to scale out, which we probably will. And we're wide enough. We've got a bunch of surplus space here. If we ever have to rework this factory, which we probably will down the road, we've got plenty of space. Basically, on all floors, we've got a bunch of space over here. Oh, yeah, shoot. I was going to show you one more thing. I walked right by it. Let's go do that. Maybe you got a glimpse of it when I walked in. Ooh. I need glass right here, right? Let's do that while I'm thinking about it. With glass. I want this glass here. I'm still kind of experimenting with different looks. Let's head down and I'll show you the other thing that I built. There she is. The little cart. So yeah, I'm probably not going to travel the map in this, but not bad for inside a factory. The only thing is it leaves a little vehicle mark on the HUD, which I'm not super crazy about. But It is good for touring the place. So there we are here on the top floor. This is, I don't know if there's anything to grab here. Reinforced steel beams. Let's look at, or encased steel beams. Sort here. I don't think I need to carry those. Do I have any on me? Nope. I've got plenty of steel pipe. Let's see what we got. Production. Is production even moving here? Let's grab a stack of these. I don't think I have any. Oh, I got a little bit. Let's grab a couple stacks just to have on hand. I have too much, in fact, I'll put this back. I have too many pipes. Let's see. Production looks a little anemic this morning. What are we waiting on? Probably like iron beams. Or steel beams. Yeah, they're coming pretty slow. But we'll let this run. At some point, I'm sure we'll be scaling this up, so I'm not too concerned. All right, let's take this car back down, and then we will go head over to the coal mine. Not the coal mine. Yeah, the two coal mines. I know several, or at least a couple of you guys have suggested that there's some more coal deposits near my big power plant that I just have not found. I've done a bunch of exploring, and I think I cleared out a bunch of trees between episodes too. But I cannot find additional coal for some reason over there. But I'll get to it. I don't want any map spoilers. All right, let's head out of here. Go pick up our truck and head out to the coal mine. But yeah, spent a little bit of time, quite a bit of time actually, on that. I think it looks pretty cool. We'll get into maybe playing with the paint or different panels later. Got a lot of good tips in the comments lately. Made a note of a bunch of those. There's probably a few I'll forget, but I will circle back. All right, let's go get to the truck. Where is it? Somewhere over here behind this big rock, I think. Or near the rock. Plenty of concrete. That's backed up. We still have our truck stations here. I mentioned last episode of the episode before that I find it very compelling to see if we can make use of the tractors and the trains. In particular, using those as opposed to using belts all over the place. Now, belts is like the obvious choice, right? And having a bus of belts just going all over the place. And that may end up being just absolutely necessary, but I'm going to try to get by without doing that, and we'll just see how horrible that turns out. I usually avoid trains. In fact, I played so many hours of Factorio. Maybe 700 to 800 hours is my best guess. Steam shows I've got like 4,200 hours or something like that, 4,200 hours, but I used to just let it run. But in all that time playing, again, I think it's like 600, 700 hours of real playtime. I don't think I've ever used the trains. So, so here in Satisfactory, I want to try and do a train-centric approach early on. That's my thought. We'll see how I manage with that. I'm not the best at trains. But the Voxel Tycoon series that I did recently kind of turned me on to train, warmed me up a little bit to trains. I'm a little more open to playing with them and working through the learning curve. And again, if we could avoid the belt spaghetti that is so common, I believe, amongst the Satisfactory players, having belts going all across the map, that would be cool to avoid it if we can. Now, we may not be able to. I may need to have it, or at least have some, but I do want to try and lean on the tractors, automated tractors. Hopefully they're not too janky. I seem to remember videos early on of people complaining about them kind of going off track and crashing into each other. I think there's been improvements. So we'll give it a try. Kind of envisioning having trucks you know, deliver materials to train stations and then pick up materials from train stations. Okay, we're here at the power plant. We're going to be spending some time here, probably the whole episode, I'm guessing. Here I did actually make a little place where I can drive underneath the, under the belts here. Maybe that's a good place to park. I also cleared out a bunch of trees, so for all the tree haters, you will be happy to see that I cleared out a ton of them over here. I didn't find hardly anything, but I did clear out a ton of trees. So, yeah, so you should be happy about that. Let's see. I thought there was somebody mentioned a comment, I think, about the water pumps here. Something being wrong on the water pumps. Let me just take a quick look, a lookaroo, and see if there's any issues. I know there's been talk of horizontal placement of the pumps. Head lift displays how much higher up this pump is pushing the fluid. So this is working, apparently. I'm inclined to think they don't need to be vertical, though I've heard a couple people say they do need to be vertical. So we'll see. I'm not going to worry about it too much as long as everything is getting water. I'm not going to be too concerned. What am I looking for? I can't remember the specific comment, but there was a concern. Something down here wasn't hooked up right, but it looks like everything's flowing. Oh, is this guy? Maybe not. Is this guy messed up? This guy's not spinning. Does he have power? I believe so. Yeah, he's kind of spinning. I guess he's just not needed. I think we're okay there. Yeah, it's... What about this one? Doesn't seem to be spinning. Is that where the problem is? The one we just looked at? This guy. Alright, we're taking a swim here. What's your situation here? He's got power. Extracting 0. What's the issue with this guy? Current amount in the extractor. He's full. Is he just not pumping it out, or is something piped wrong, or is there no pipe at all? He's piped. I think we're good. I'm not sure what the issue is. Let's head up and see. We need to upgrade all this belt to Mark III. Hopefully I have enough stuff. I probably should have grabbed steel beams. Oops. Trying to do the power slide. It's a little goofy on my keypad. Somebody mentioned you can't slide under pipes. Just did. They must be high enough to allow me to do that. This is where the water's coming in from that pipe in question. It's a little goofy route of pipes here. Wow, that's a lot stranger than I recall. Let's just check the plants here and see how everybody's doing. That guy's got tons of water. It's the ones in the back, right? That are the most susceptible to low power flow. Okay, everybody's happy. I think everybody's happy up here. And I just have a surplus of water. We're not going to overclock these guys, I don't believe, unless I get into a situation where I'm really running crazy low on space. But I'm telling you, if I did, I would just go vertical. I would go really vertical and still allow that smoke to blow through. But I would just stack up high on this, even if it meant using more pumps to get the water up there. But let's see, how are we going to scale this out? We're gonna get a lot more coal, and we're gonna probably need a lot more water So this is going to be a bit of a project. In fact, this could be more than one episode. Could be more than 2 episodes. Because we're going to max out with the technology that we've got. We're going to max this out. Just need to think here how we're going to scale this. I've got the little stairways too. I suppose I should try and put those down. Where are those? Stairs left. I don't have a lot of room for this, but I guess that works. That's actually not bad. A little goofy. The way I've got it's a little goofy. I don't want to focus on that. Let's see. What are we going to do? How are we going to do this? How do I want to scale? I got room this way. I've got room vertical. I think we've got more water if we need it. I can actually pipe water down from up there and bring water over. We've got more water here we could use. So, and then we've got all kinds of water underneath. Might go 2 stories. It'll look a little silly. But we could do that with the water from up there. I guess it just depends how much coal we have. We're gonna have quite a bit, I think, because I think we just have MK Mark 1 miners. Pretty sure that's all we have. And we're gonna go with Mark 2s, and I think, do I have enough to overclock? What do I have? Did I bring my power shard? Yeah, I got a bunch. Power shards, plenty. I can overclock 2 Mark II miners over there. Still thinking. Obviously, we're probably going to platform all of this. All of this. And where are we going to do it? Let me look underneath here and just strategize a bit. That belt looks kind of horrible, but that's all right. Let's see. I don't think I want to go over that way. I kind of want to stay focused on this lake area. Just, I think unfortunately we're going to have to pave over it mostly. Let's see. This will probably not be the most efficient setup, and boy, these pipes at some point have to be redone. Maybe we'll do it. This is all dead space. I gotta get water. Then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna split this coal. We could go with the, rather than ramping it up, I know someone suggested just use vertical. A vertical lift, conveyor lift over here instead. That kind of makes sense. Versus coming up a ramp like this. But I'd have to move some stuff over to do that. Or I could change this splitter and come in from this side and come straight up there. This belt is feeding 2 rows. I know I could have split right here and fed into that. But this kind of completes the visual pattern by having the splitter where it is. We got belts we need to upgrade. So this guy, that belt is feeding 6, right? No, it's feeding everybody. This is going to be a little... Yeah. I'm practicing my slides. All right. Where is that guy getting his coal from? This one. Okay, this splitter here. So that belt is feeding 9. I see, I see. I'm just thinking, if we say we double the capacity of this, and we're going to more than double the capacity of this. I know we are. That's a Mark II. Let me look at the throughput on those. Mark II is... We're going to have to bring in 2 belts, too. 120. This guy's 270. A little bit better than double. And I think we're going to get another belt. This guy's pretty steadily moving. So is it under capacity a little? Or does everybody have everything they need? Looks like everybody has everything they need. I guess the furthest one out, oddly enough, is this guy, these 2 guys. So these guys may be a little starved for coal. Yeah, a little bit. Little bit, yeah, there's some downtime. That won't be the case for long. I'm just trying to get a feel for where I can scale this. And it looks like I can go out this way with more coal burners here. And just move this belt straight out. And then do this loop around thing later. Further out. This part's a little goofy. The way this one is fed is a little goofy. He's kind of not like the others. All right. I think what I want to do... We got to start tearing some stuff up here. And we're going to route that belt... the coal belt a little differently than the way we have it. I think we are going to do a vertical here. In fact, why don't we put... Yeah, this is going to take some time. It's going to take some time. I kind of like this wall. Let's put one right here. Oops, what did I do? Oh, I don't know. That's supposed to be the inside, right? Here. Yeah, I want to use this wall with a conveyor lift. We're going to change this up. So let's do it in sections. Let's just start getting on it here. Whoops, I didn't mean to take that panel out. Foundation. Boom, that goes back. But these guys got to go. Like this whole belt is probably going to go. Oh yeah, let's see. What do I got to do? Just this routine. And I'm envisioning bringing 2 separate belts over. Of course, my truck's probably going to be right in my way. Yeah, 2 separate belts. So I don't think these are going to join up anymore. I don't think so. Let's yank that for now. Yank the merger. Okay, MK2, we can replace this in place. Let's do it. Mark II. I keep saying MK. I don't know if that drives you guys crazy or not. Mark II. There you go. I love how it stays plugged in. And then we're gonna get it for whatever. Okay. Oh no. Do I not have the miners? The little portable miners to upgrade the other one? I might have to run back. Oh no, I can craft them right on my little... Can I craft them here or not? Maybe not. I don't think I can. I think I gotta go. I can build a workshop, I guess, or build what I need to. Can I do the little portable miners here? I don't think I can. But I can probably build what I need to build to do that. All right. Let's see here. These guys, again, 270. And what does this guy get me? For this particular coal deposit, I'm getting 120 per minute. That gets me 180. That gets me 240. And what can the belt take again? The belt takes 270. So that's fine. So that maximizes our belt to the 270. That's all we can get off of this belt. We're going to reroute this thing. And then this one, I think this miner is actually going to feed a second story to this whole area. So let's see. How do we want to route this belt so it's a little better, a little more direct? And then how are we going to scale once we get there? Because we've got a bunch of room off to the left here. I want to go that way. We could use this belt here just to feed the left side and potentially go up. You know what I'm saying? We could like extend this platform back right here, bring that back, climb up with a conveyor lift, and then kind of have some stackable coal burning plants here. Yeah, we may go vertical and then tap into this water underneath somehow and make it work. And if that's the case, the reason we have to kind of decide this now is because it depends. That's going to determine how we route this belt. We come over this way. In fact, we could probably hug the cliffs here. And that way I won't be needing to drive around it. Might not look as quite as good. Yeah, but I'm thinking of running that belt of coal through here. I am tempted to do it along the hillside, actually. Because I'm never going to come walking over here, I don't think. We already checked that little place out. And then coming straight through this way. Bringing that platform back, maybe over to here somewhere, and then up we go. And now we've got coal up on the platform. Then we can figure out how we want to scale it. In this area, the left side of the lake here. Then we'll save the other coal miner. We'll patch that into... the other coal miner, we'll patch that output over here to our existing thing. Our existing setup. And then maybe fan out to the right. And then vertical. And then if we need extra water, we can pull it from up there. Or we may find more coal. We'll see. And there's other fuel sources too down the road, I believe. So let's do it. Let's do that. Let's just start seeing what it's going to look like. All right, let me see. Is it control? That's what I need, right? Control. that's going to mess me up. I'm going to get power poles and stuff. Let me shoot this real quick, because that's important. Let's grab this stuff out of here. All right, is this the section I upgraded? It looks like it. I'm going to take it out, actually. I want to... I think weave behind these power poles, actually. All right, we're going to use a lot of belt. I may need to get more beams. I've got 1,066. Let's quickly turn out of here. I don't know. Not going to be perfect. I would like to leave room for a splitter. That gives me room for a splitter if I need it. Then we're gonna hook around here. Let's see. Let's see how I can do this so it doesn't look so crazy stupid. Basically, I just want this out of the way. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, and let's see. We can build this out. I'm gonna start from the bottom, which is kind of a pain. Let's see. Is that right? Sure seems like you gotta start from the bottom, right? Let's see. I don't think it's gonna let me go down. Maybe. Oh, okay, it does. Not really, right? You gotta go from where you're starting. I don't think you can. Let's see. Rotate, scroll up, scroll down. We saw that. Right mouse button. That did nothing that I wanted. Quick switch, hold E. What does that do? That's gonna... No, not what I want. Yeah, do I gotta start? I think I gotta start from the source. But that's... Sure, there's a technique, but I clearly don't know it. Ugh. Go. I don't, that doesn't look like it's just snapping in, does it? It does not appear that way. Huh. Well, I bet there's a technique and I just don't know it. That is happy. Let's see if the old control key helps at all. I can't tell. Did that snap on? Okay, looks like it did. And look what I did. Jeez, can I not get this? I don't think I can change this once it's there. Right. Oh, so easy. All right, let's these belts done. You like that. Mm. We got a problem here. Can you guess the problem? We want this elevated right through here. That we can get through. Oh, this is kind of cool. It will actually line up for us. Tell which is the actual stat. Looks straightish. We'll see if I can get that high. I don't know. That's... I'll take it. Boom. And here we go. Back down. Hopefully it's not too steep. Hello? Hello? Is it too much? What's going on? Lag. It's my fan controller. I know how to disable that thing. There we go. All right. Now comes some of the real work. We could try and mirror a little bit of what we got going on over there. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Let's see. How far do we want to... Where do we want to start? We need to kind of start this one out a little further, I think. Quite a bit further. Like out here, and then start our little adventure off this way. So let's do that. Let's get some of this stuff down. And I thought you could do two directions. It said control one, control scroll. So I'm control scrolling and I'm just getting a rotation here on the which direction to build. But I thought there was two directions that you could build in. Let's see, shift. Thought there was 2 directions. Oh, check it out. That's what I want. I did shift and then I'm holding alt now. And I'm trying to get this built. That's a lot faster, huh? Than what I've been doing. That's enough to get us started. I think our belt is gonna come out. I'm trying to think of how we're gonna have access for water coming through, and I'm just wondering if I should not worry about that and just punch a hole where I need it, or if I should leave some room back here. Let's see. That belt of coal we want to kind of snake down this way and then branch off to the right as we need it. This can go even further over, I believe. And is there any reason not to take advantage of this space here? That's what I'm currently thinking about. Seems like we could. Yeah, let's move, and then if we have to rework some stuff, we'll rework it. All right, I'm going to shift to go this way, and then I'm going to pick hands off shift, hit alt, and now scroll up and get a platform. That's cool. Slowly learning that tool. I can come over a little bit more. It's still not going to be enough, but let's see how many I can get. Do we want to do this? I just don't know where I'm going to bring the water up. That's where my hesitation is right now. I could be thinking about the water first, because that's harder to work with. Let me go take a look at these other ones. All right, it's just water and coal. And we could stack. I know some people suggested just stacking like the water above the coal or vice versa. We might do that. Belt in on top of the water. I'm not as crazy about how that looks. I know it's more compact. And in a way, it does look kind of sophisticated. But for some reason, this looks more realistic to me. The way I have it, it looks more realistic. Like something you'd expect to see, but maybe not. How would we do it? The water. The water. Should we be focused on the water first? And where are we going to pull from, and where are we going to come up on that? Pipes always strike me as being much more intrusive than the belt. They're just bulky. Oh, and someone mentioned using a vertical belt rather than kind of angling up here. I think there's a vertical pipe rather. Or something. Let's see. What we're talking about. Where is it? There's logistics. Oh, maybe one of these junctions. Just to do a kind of a T-joint up rather than kind of sloping up like this. These pipes are kind of a mess. All right, tell you what, let's wrap that episode here. You guys got to see the new enclosed steel factory. And while I dawdle here, that thing is churning out encased steel beams and steel beams that we're going to need for all the Mark III belts and things. But yeah, let's wrap this one, and we will pick it up in the next one right where we left off. This is going to be a few episodes of kind of playing around with this power plant. I don't want to leave until this is fully scaled up with the technology that we've got available to us. So we may be stacking up. We might be able to just fan out here over the lake. There is more coal nearby somewhere. I can't seem to find it. But don't tell me in the comments. I'll find it. If I need help on the map, I'll definitely ask. But that's part of the challenge. So, and then once we scale this up, like I said, we may look into the MAM research around, I think it's the crystal research gets you the map. So we may kind of branch off and do that, but I do want to get this power done. It's easy to put off, and I want to try to avoid blackouts as best I can. But yeah, that's it for this one. If you like this content, please do give it a thumbs up. Thanks to everybody who's been doing that. That does, according to YouTube, that helps my tiny channel. So I appreciate that greatly. And I will see you in the next episode.